You can send in your questions to askpvquestions@gmail.com. Now, Hobo Raider sent in a question saying, what do you think will happen when Bernie runs in the 2020 Democratic primary? Do you think it'll be a wipeout like how when progressive Democrats such as Bryan, Wilson, and FDR crushed their conservative counterparts in 1896, 1912, and 1932, or do you think the establishment will inhibit Bernie? In my opinion, the progressive message is out there again. It is only a matter of time. So, the way he frames it is saying when Bernie runs. I think that's a great attitude, but the truth is we don't know for sure if he's going to run. I think he's going to run, but, let's say that he does. If he does run, I think that it's basically going to be a clock clean. Now, when it comes to the primary, I think that he'll demolish pretty much any other opponent. Polls are already showing that he's polling better than Joe Biden is. And I don't really think that Joe Biden's going to have the energy or the drive to want to actually run. I think that that's just kind of for, the media coverage, the talk, the fame, and stuff like that. I don't think he actually wants to put in the work for that. But when Bernie runs, I think that he will take the Democratic primary. It depends on who the other people are who are running against him. So if it is Joe Biden, it's not going to be a clock clean, but it's going to be close because you're basically going to have all the Hillaryers who are going to be supporters of Joe Biden, and then, certain people are also going to be with Joe Biden because she's not as shitty as Hillary Clinton was. So the point here being, in the primary, I think that he wins. Depending on who the opponents are, that's what really will determine the kind of the severity of the win. Now, when it comes to an election, the general, I think that Bernie Sanders will just, clock clean. Similar to the way that Obama won in 12 or 08. I think that he's going to win similar to that. But I think more. However, I think more. It's going to be a very solid win. Because I think that he will be able to easily, and, when you're a populist, getting votes is the easy part. So when you're not being cheated in an election, it's very easy to gain votes. And I think that he will have a very solid win in the general election, and I think that he will also win the primary.